time is it? Does anyone really, truly know? Oh no, of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all of the game's settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable, but if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learn about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of the Stanley Parable 2 Ultra Deluxe. I think from the main menu you can tell that there's something that the game wants us to click on. So, without further ado, let's indulge ourselves into the epilogue of this marvelous, fantastic game. Many years later. This seems familiar, but I don't see any giant building protruding out of it, so what's the big idea? Cause I can see some mountains. Oh. Oh, I can move on. I thought this was a cutscene. What is this exactly? Oh my goodness. It's just a bunch of chairs in the sand. What? Oh my god, the office has been completely demolished. And look, man, that's a really big moon. Huh. And it's a new day. Oh. Hey, this is the memory zone, isn't it? The entrance to the memory zone. And what is that over there? Oh, that's a door? How's it so oh wait, never mind, that's a... No, seriously, what is that? It looks like a door from afar, but... Oh! That's a bucket. Huh. So the bucket from the escape pod is here, and why? How did I not notice this building just now? Or did it just rise out of the sand out of nowhere? Because it seems like it just risen out of the sand. So, someone is powering this building. Somehow. Man. What the... This is very dark and foreboding. I have to look at the wires on the floor so I can tell where I'm going. What is this? Review the Stanley Parable 2 Cookie 9's blog. Okay, so this is not a real blog. I don't think it is. Posted on April 27. That's on the day of this game's release. Is it not? Oh, there's another review. What does it say? Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-off, no more sequels. So this is going to be the last game in the series, which I'm not surprised. It's probably a great decision to make. To you know, make this the last game, because this is the kind of game that doesn't benefit from sequels. At least I don't think so. Gym. The gym buttons are back.
Gym.
Damn. Does these buttons that don't light up work? I don't think so. And all of them say gym. Okay. Oh my god, there are more buttons here. Do they... I don't even have a cursor to help me. Okay. Very cool. There's some more buttons over here. Do they say anything different? I think it's still gym.
Stanley.
What?
Stanley.
Oh.
Jim. Stanley.
So there is a button with that says Stanley. Huh. Okay. And now we've come into a room. What? But this is what? Okay. What? I'm sorry, what is going on? It's not exact. Oh. Oh, it's you. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Do you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. The Stanley Parable 3. So one from the left and one on the right. Let's see. What will make for the best title? In search of whole. Yeah, sure, that makes more sense. The Stanley Parable 3 in search of whole. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with the plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Well, as much as I love the Stanley Parable, I'd rather not have the game, you know, go into sequels. Because I do believe in preserving the legacy of some games. Some games are just not meant to have sequels, and that's fine. But when they have a legacy, people will remember it for something. But making sequels only destroys the legacy. I understand. Sometimes we're not ready to move on. That's fine. If you ever change your mind and want to start inventing new sequels, come talk to me. I'll be right here. Okay. But what if I said yes, actually? Would that have changed anything? Do you reconsider my idea of inventing new silly subtitles for sequels? Like the Stanley Parable 3, Nonsense Chemicals? Maybe? Would you like to start doing that now? Yeah, sure. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start a game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright there? The achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. That was not what I was expecting, but okay. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Now, normally I'll slide here, but because it hurts my eyes, I'm going to set the brightness all the way up. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. You are playing the Stanley Parable 3 in Search of Hole. Well, I did not expect the Stanley Parable 3 to come out so quickly, but guys, really think about this. We could make I could make so many videos on the Stanley Parable forever if I just keep voting up the game every single time. Then eventually I'll get a new game, a new Stanley Parable game, and then my YouTube channel can just be a bunch of can just be filled with the new Stanley Parable games. So yeah, who needs legacy, right? At the end of the day, only capitalism matters, right? It's all about views. It's all about subscribers. Who cares about legacy? Am I right? Because the universe is going to end anyway, so we might as well take advantage of whatever we have left. Who cares about legacy? The Stanley Parable doesn't need a legacy. I don't need a legacy. No one needs a legacy. All we need is more and more and more to satisfy our never-ending thirst for content. So without further ado, let's jump into the
This is a
Stanley Parable 3 because, man, this is going to be such a great game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't
Stanley
know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out. Oh look,
Oh,
new content.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
Thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Wait, Stanley, I've just now realized that bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
I don't know.
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel? I don't remember doing that at all.
No. This is the Stanley Parable
You're
3.
seeing
This is
things all out
not.
of order.
This is a Stanley Parable 3. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
All right, let's see. It's
What?
the jump circle.
I can't jump, and the circle's noticeably smaller, even though you know this is the Stanley Parable 3, not the Stanley Parable 2. So, why?
The infinite hole, the giant door. Did you see them already? Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game? Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes.
Huh.
You carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish.
Is it
The
now?
bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it!
But-
I
but-
win! I
but-
made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you,
But-
clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've
but-
won.
but-
It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
But this
the
is a
bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Stanley Parable 4 Grilled Moon. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, this looks quite similar. It looks similar to the Stanley Parable 3 but only with a different background. But trust me, no, it's a completely different game. And there's something that is in this game that I want to try and accomplish by the end of this video. Oh. Huh. Oh, that was quick. The Stanley Parable 2 Expo Hall. Yes, I would like to go there immediately, thank you. Thank you for not having to waste my time. Now, we have unfinished business here in the Expo Hall, and it is a new and easy achievement because, well, the computer did claim that it fixed it.
Now here's
It fixed
something
something
special.
the narrator
You
couldn't
remember
fix.
that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay, does it work?
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God.
Maybe.
Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I
would
intended.
like my achievement now, though.
It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Okay, but did I get the achievement yet though? Because I didn't get a pop-up saying that I got the achievement, did I? So, yeah, I don't know where the achievement is, but, maybe I only get it when we
What
put
else?
the game,
What
but
other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I don't know, but there's one more exhibit that I like to check other than that. Oh yeah, sorry, two more. The Settings World Champion. Did it work? Because last time I tried it and I still didn't get it. Are you kidding me? Okay. Fine. I'm going to try this one last time. Okay. I'm done. At least I hope I'm done with the settings. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, but this door still won't open, would it? No. Well, I followed the instructions on how to accomplish the settings world champion achievement. It did not work, so I have no idea. But what about this is new thing, the Epilogue station?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, that would be nice, right? Imagine having an epilogue in the game. That'll make it so much better. But, yeah. As for now, I am pretty lost as to, what to... Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 5 Beyond 427. Now, we have played the past 4 Stanley Parable games, and well, given the history and the successes of the Stanley Parables 1, 2, 3, and 4, I cannot wait to begin on the Stanley Parable 5. So, without further ado, let's jump into the... Welcome, one and all, to the Stanley Parable 6. The end is never the paperwork. Now, as you guys know, I am such a huge fan of this game series, and I'm really glad that the developers Co-X3 decided to make the 6 installments in a game. I mean, it's kind of like Bloons. Bloons has this 6th installment for its tower defense series. So, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game so that we all can see, or rather taste, the sequel. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 7 Legend of Pencil. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Are you going to play this game? Hell yes I am. I bought this game. I paid $20 for it. So, without further ado, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste mine. Let's jump. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 8, Stanley's Tiny Space. Now, I am not gonna lie, when I played through the Stanley Parable 7, when I made that series of videos anyway, I didn't get a lot of views, but hey, it's okay. Here's me going to hope that when I play the Stanley Parable 8, Stanley's Tiny Space, I am going to get lots of views for this content. I'm probably going to get 10 times the amount of views I got for the Stanley Parable 7, because holy crap, to even hear that music, it's rock. Rock music means it's going to be great, powerful, and this means I'm going to make the best content there is ever regarding this game. So, without further ado, let's jump into... Oh, wait, what? This was not what I was expecting.
Hold on. What's this?
Eight.
The Stanley Parable 8? No. This doesn't look right at all. The Stanley Parable takes place in an office building. There are doors and branching paths.
No, but
This
this
is just
is...
a button that says 8. Where did the Stanley Parable go?
But this is such a great game. Look at this. It's such a great game. Narrator, I don't know what you're talking about. This is... Narrator, why do you say this is such a terrible game? This is fantastic.
Well,
This
I'm
is
looking around
what I
and I really
expected
can't find the
from...
game anywhere. No boss's office or mind control facility or any of that. Literally just this 8 button.
What are
And
you...
what's worse is that you seem to be having a better time with this nonsense game than with the story I wrote for you. I'm actually a little insulted.
What are you talking about? What's... The Stanley Parable is a game all about pushing buttons. And look, this is me pushing a
Well, I don't
button.
know what happened to the Stanley Parable or what the 8 button is, but apparently you're having a riveting time with it. And frankly, I don't even want to pander to someone who finds this enjoyable. So with that, I guess just go ahead and enjoy the Stanley Parable 8.
But this is exactly what the game was advertised to be. The Stanley Parable is a game about pushing buttons. Henceforth, it makes sense that in the 8th game, it would still be pushing buttons. Like, seriously, narrator, what were you expecting? Were you expecting a different game from this? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is exactly the type of game that I want to see in the future for the Stanley Parable. I mean, if I don't see games like this in the next installment of the Stanley Parable, I am not going to be. Hey guys, welcome to the Stanley Parable 9, Stanley's Tiny Co-worker. Now, for some reason, not so many people were interested in me. Well, we're not interested in a video about me pushing the button 8 a lot of times in the previous installment, but that's fine. What we have with us today is the Stanley Parable 9, and from what I heard, it's better than the 8th game, so I hope that you guys will watch this video all the way through. You won't skip anything, you'll give me the views, you give me the ad dollars, so that I can continue pushing endless content with no meaning to it at all. So without further ado, hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanley Parable 10, new kind of water. Yeah, years ago I have played this game called the Stanley Parable 2, and I said that you know, maybe games shouldn't be beholden by its legacy. Maybe we should just pump out endless sequels, you know, so that I can just create more videos, endless videos, make the entire channel about the Stanley Parable. But kind of realized in the last episode, or well, the last series, the Stanley Parable 9, I didn't get any views for that video at all. I didn't even want to watch my own video. It's extremely depressing. So I need to apologize to everyone. That even though I have bought the Stanley Parable 10 for $200, it did seem to be a huge upgrade from the Stanley Parable 9. I feel that it's not worth my time, you know. Maybe, yeah, I understand. I played the Stanley Parable 2 a few years ago, but it's okay. Opinions change over time. We don't have to stick to them forever just because of something that we said. Just because we said long time ago doesn't mean that, you know, we have to follow it through. People change their mind on things, and I have also changed my mind on this. So yeah, I know no one cared enough about the Stanley Parable 9. I no longer love this game that it once was. So yeah, but I did pay $200 for this, and I've played it for 2 hours and 1 second, meaning that I can't refund the game anymore to the Steam store. And yeah, I'm sorry to think to waste so many years of my life dedicated to this franchise. I don't know what came inside me, you know. I didn't know why so many years ago I wanted to play Stanley Parable so much. Maybe it was just a desire for new content, because I love the concept so much. But as time passes, the new contents that the developers were forced to add, it's underwhelming. They ran out of ideas, so whatever ideas they had in these games, it's extremely underwhelming. And maybe that's why no one wanted to buy the game. Maybe that's why no one wanted to watch my videos, because it's not interesting. I mean, as we call Stanley Parable 8, all I did was push a button 8. But why? Why did we have to watch ourselves suffer just to gain a little more money? So yeah, I'm breaking this chain here. This will be the final game that I will ever play in this franchise, and since I have spent money on this, we might as well give it a chance and see what's inside. So without further ado, let's